So question number 1, name the first AI research agency, and this is the hint. Let me give the hint first. Yes.
It's MIT.
Street mapping project. Wait, there's something before that. MIT. Street mapping project and branch of DOD. Now this is the hint. No, not Harvard University.
The DARPA.
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 So अब you there. Repeat.
Sir, US Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, DARPA.
Right answer. DARPA is the correct answer. So the DARPA was the first AI research agency, and the street mapping project was started by DARPA. So let us understand more about it. In the 1960s, the US Department of Defense began training computers to mimic human reasoning. Among them, the Defense Advanced Research Project Agency completed street mapping projects in the 1970s, an early precursor to Google Maps route mapping. So precursor means that something which is similar to, and it has inspired. Okay, coming with the next question. So this you can write the answer in the chat box. Okay, so I've opened the chat box. Fill up the blanks. The focus of any dash should be its people, providing benefits such as a better quality of life for residents and visitors, economic competitiveness to attract industry and talent. So lots of features are there. You have to just write the simple right answer. Good, very quick. Smart city starts with community services is the another hint. So you didn't require any hint. So smart city is the correct answer. Question number 3. Which of the following is must regarding smart cities? So you can just give the option 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or A, B, C, D, E. Maximum use of AI technology, aims for integrating citizens, smart healthcare management, every building must be smart, or replacing manual work with AI. So which option you think should be must for smart cities? C, that is smart healthcare management. Sarthak is saying B and Vidhi is saying C. Vedanta is saying New York. Naveen has said E. So let's see the correct answer, that which one is the correct answer. Now you can see the correct answer is this one. So now let's discuss these points. First of all, smart city does not mean that everything is AI integrated. AI can support a smart city. AI can make it smarter, but AI is not an essential constituent of a smart city. So the most important part is the citizens, and how the citizens will be able to connect in decision making work. How can the citizens be integrated? Feedback from citizens, right? So how the feedback can be taken? How the feedback can be taken through the websites, by spreading knowledge and asking questions, by surveys, yes. And now these surveys can be done very easily through from one's home, through computers, through mobiles, through websites, right? By incorporating internet in different type of services. Okay, so that's how the citizens can be integrated. So moving to question number 4. Which of the following AI system is not capable of doing? So I'm going to give you some options, and you have to tell that AI system is not able to do this. Number 1, helping in decision making, interpret visual scenes, recognize objects in videos, categorizing images, or communicating with the user. So out of these options, which one you think that AI is not capable? Aman is saying B, Iris said B. So now let us see that which option AI is not capable, or we can say that it is very difficult for AI to do out of these. And the correct answer is interpret visual scenes. AI cannot interpret that what is happening in front of it. So what is the meaning of that? It cannot interpret that.
Yes, sir.
So now let us see all these things. First of all, helping in decision making. So when we say that AI software is making any prediction, okay, so and it is making a prediction, and we people are working, we are taking the help of that prediction, and we are working accordingly. So that means that it is helping us in decision making. That is the most important thing. If AI is not helping us in decision making, then there is of no use. Right. So question number 4, the correct answer was interpreting visual scene is something that, suppose, just take a simple example that so many things, how do we interpret things? We can easily distinguish that at some place some people are dancing, and in other place some people are fighting. So if we just take the visual of both, that some people are dancing and some people are fighting, so in both the cases, for human being it is very easy for us to identify, but for AI system it has to take so many things into account. It has to see the facial expression also, it has to see all things, how the atmosphere around it. So that's why till now this task is very difficult. Next question. Question number, okay, I think please stop dancing right now. Yes. So now this is the next question. Hadoop, Storm, Samza, etc. are examples of. So these are different type of softwares. Okay, so I'm going to give you the list of softwares and you have to tell. Language for AI. These are different categories, so you have to tell whether it is a language for AI. Is it a big data? Is it a big data framework? Replacing manual work with AI, or AI-based games? So out of these things, which option do you think is related to Hadoop, Storm, or Samza? So the correct answer is big data framework. So Hadoop, Storm, and Samza, as I have already told, that the big data cannot be stored in a standard database. It cannot be stored in a relational database.
It is a software library.
It is a software library. Yes, now it is correct. Software library. Now, big data framework means a complete arrangement to take care of the big data. Okay, so big data cannot be managed so easily by one. It cannot be stored in any particular database. So for that, a complete framework is required. So that's why Hadoop or Storm and Samza, these type of softwares are required to manage it. So let's discuss what is big data framework. So Hadoop is an open source software framework that provides for processing of large data sets across clusters of computers. Now, it does not mean that we have to keep this software in particular computer only, and then there all the data has to be stored. No, it can be spread. It can organize data in multiple computers using simple programming models. The core objective of the big data framework is to provide a structure for enterprise organizations that aim to benefit from the potential of big data. As we all know that big data has got so much of potential, lots of information can be taken from it. So this type of framework helps the big enterprises to maximize, utilize the potential of big data. In order to achieve long-term success, big data is more than just the combination of skilled people and technology. It requires structure and capabilities as well. Next question. Who requires the following skills and qualifications? Now, this is an open question. There is no option is there. You have to write the answer in the chat box. So who requires the following skills and qualifications? Knowledge of programming languages like SQL, Python, R, and Scala. So these are programming languages. Familiarity with business intelligence tools. Strong mathematical skills, example statistics, algebra. Experience with big data technologies such as Hadoop and Spark. And advanced ability to perform exploratory data analysis. So all is, yes, right answer, Irish. So data scientist. Question number 8. Okay, this is the last question and then it will be over. Question number 8. Which one is not a step of problem scoping? Okay, I'm just out of these options, identifying the problem, This is the last question, and then here I will stop it. Identifying the goal, identifying the data pattern, identifying the existing measures, and identifying the ethical concerns. So out of these, which option do you think is not a step of problem scoping? So Vedanta said C, and everybody is saying C, and Sarthak Dwivedi is saying B again and again. So that is identifying the goal. So Sarthak is saying that the correct answer is setting the goal. So that's how identifying the goal. See, I have changed the wordings, but that does not mean that if I change the wording, the complete sense is complete meaning is also changed. You can set your goal only when you identify your goal. So that is something related. So that's why identifying the goal is not completely the wrong answer. Identifying the goal is actually a step inside the problem scoping. So now the correct answer, as you all have guessed, that identifying the data pattern, because data pattern can only be identified when data is acquired, and that is after problem scoping, that is in data acquisition part. So identifying the data pattern is the correct answer. See, if that's fine. Now we have moved to MCQ page number 40. That means revision, we have already completed it. Okay. So there are two parts in the revision. The first part I've done with ABC, and second part I'm doing with DEF. So that part also I will be sharing. So that's all for today. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks to all of you.
Thank you, sir.
sir.
Thank you, 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 sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.